just him, but this is obviously a maintenance work going into the Derby.
Yeah, and he's working by himself. Brian is just masterful, with his hands on the reins, and I'm sure we'll get him to settle. But you want to see him that when they're wanting to go. He's taken to the pole with the pony just to make sure he doesn't do too much before the breeze. But you can see he's kind of got his head down, runs kind of a little bit like a bull, but he looks like he is going quite quick in the beginning of this work. So I think they're probably going to keep a hold of him here. Brian's just sitting against him here going into the turn, moving really well over the surface, it appears. This is a horse that I've been waiting to see all week because I really loved his last race. And now, they're settling into the turn and coming into the stretch. He looks fantastic. Brian just checking his watch there, making sure that he's doing exactly what they want to do. And he's actually rather close to the rail. Sometimes when the track holds a little bit of moisture, if you can get a little bit closer to the sealed part of the track, it's a little bit firmer and easier for the horse. But gosh, he looks like he's striding out beautifully. Brian actually asking him for a little bit coming to the wire here. So looking for a little bit of a sharp work. Checks his watch again here, and he's just going to let him gallop out. So we'll see, and he's doing this very willingly. I mean, this looks like a horse that is training beautifully coming into this race.
This happens every year, maybe not so much as this year, Tony, but too many horses are growing on me. My list, top 10, how many can we actually throw out?
I agree, and that should be expected. We're talking about quality racehorses, the best of the 3-year-old crop, and that was a great move. That was a better move than last week. He was a lot more settled early. He wanted to go, not as eager as last week, and he just leveled off beautifully.
Look at me, he's still going.
You mentioned something that I wasn't really kind of thinking about, but he's a gelding, and we're going to see him for a long, long time.
You would hope.
How cool would it be if he wins the Kentucky Derby? And most Kentucky Derby winners don't make it to their 4-year-old campaign. Being a gelding, we could see him for quite some time. It could be really good for the sport.
No.